Welcome, everyone, to the Healing Room Tarot. This is yours truly, Magoon, also known as B. So, if this is your first time, please, I hope you stay. I hope you like, subscribe, and share this video with those that you know need to hear that. This video is in the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini, Virgo, and Libra. Uh, One thing, if you are watching, and you will notice um, that I am not going in any type of order. I go in the order that Spirit directs and lead me to, and at this time, it's Gemini, Virgo, and Libra. Also, this is the inaugural readings of this type of readings, and so what this represents is snakes shed their skin to grow, to release what was, and to become what is new. And so that is what I have asked Spirit to help me guide you all through. What is that thing that you need to shed? What is it to help you grow? What is it that you are not seeing is the reason why you're not shedding your skin? All of these things will come out um, during the reading by Spirit, depending on what Spirit has for you at this time. So, without further ado, we are going to get into the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. I also want to apologize in advance if you hear children screaming and running. Where I live at this moment in time, the children are just coming home from school and are very active. So, if you do hear that, I do apologize. So Gemini, the first card we have here is the Four of Pentacles, upright. I'm hearing savings. Savings. So whether you have a savings account or some sort of account where you're saving money, that is what's being shared with me. Knight of Swords is here. Oh, we have the Ace of Swords here. And I'm also hearing the words mental clarity. I have two cards that want to fall. Oh, three cards here. We have the Seven of Swords. I kept picking up the Seven of Swords energy early. Um, I kept really picking up this. Really picking up the Seven of Swords energy. We have the Six of Swords here. You have a lot of mental things going on with you right now, Gemini. We have the Page of Wands. This card keeps coming out a lot for a lot of you all. Okay. So we have the okay, there we go. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, but it fell out in reverse. But it was clarified by the King of Cups and upright. I'm putting this the wrong way. I need to do it this way. There we go. All right. So again, this card is giving me investments. You are investing wisely. You have no problems doing that, Gemini, at this time. Continue to do that, because what I'm hearing is that you're running towards new opportunities that give you mental freedom. Um, it is, and it's because of this investment. It's because you have done things right. You are now moving in the right direction. Um, and as it pertains to thinking, right? As it pertains to whatever this vision is that's telling you to go, that vision is true. Continue to hold on to that, because you're developing a new mindset. I'm not for sure if you can really see, but there's numbers here. And what I'm hearing is calculated risk. So for some of you, as you continue to investing, you're starting to see the patterns of how to invest, when to invest, in people, places, things, using money, using other resources to make these investments. And it is true because there is something that you're working on. I feel like you're working on something in secrecy. That's what I'm really getting. And because of it, it's like you're moving into the right direction. You're moving under, um, if you can see this light, you're moving under the right guided light is what I'm getting for you, Gemini, at this time. You're being guided to make these movements in secrecy. If you could see like the front, this raven has his mouth open, but his back is being turned. Is it's like his back is turned towards the person. It's not, it's that energy of the ravens in your life, or warding off things, warding off people, and places and things to make sure that you are getting, um, to your destined place. So don't be surprised if you are seeing ravens around you, near you, or blackbirds. Um, that is spirit's way of saying that you're being guided at this time. You're being watched over. That's it. You're being watched over. Why? Because you have to continue to make those investments, because as you move, you're going to move into a new direction. You're moving into a new space. So letting go of that old way of thinking, is actually serving you, because you're going to move. Some of you, it will be a physical move, some sort of a locational move. And for others, it's going to be a career move. It's going to be, a newer way of thinking move that's going to put you in places of power. As you can see, she's wearing red. Red is a power color, confirming confirming what I'm saying. You're moving into places of power. So may have been at the bottom of the totem pole, as we say, but you're rising to the top now. You're heading in new directions. And for some of you, I really do, when I say a physical move, um, state, for some country, for others, um, I'm getting a new home. So I don't know if, but I'm also getting like renovations, like you're making renovations to a new home. And what that's going to do for you is, it's going to bring you up. It's going to lift your spirits, right? Because it's like your things are falling into place. You also have a message that's coming through, Gemini, but I'm hearing it's a spiritual message. It's not necessarily a physical message. It's a spiritual message that is coming through to you at this moment. So for some of you, I will ask for you to meditate a little more, get quiet a little more so you can receive this message. Because I do feel like it is pertaining to why you're not feeling like, the resources are there for you. Because again, this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. And with someone who's investing, you have the resources at your fingertips, literally. So the belief that you don't have enough, It's coming because you're not operating out of your King of Cups energy. The King of Cups energy is balance. So it may mean at this time, this is direction that you need to head into. Because even, okay, right now I'm getting a duality in this. Because for some of you, the reason why I kept flipping this card back and forth is because this is meant to come out. Because for some of you, you do have your resources. You do have enough resources. Um, and you know that you have the resources. But for some, in that case, your King of Cups is in reverse. And that is what's making you feel that way. But in either case, either of the cases, once you realize your happiness is not determining your overall wealth, but it contributes to how you move and utilize your wealth, how you move and utilize your resources, how you move and utilize your investments, you will start to understand that it's almost those things as I'm really seeing, and excuse me because I really don't like cursing, but I'm really seeing the shirt that says "fuck your feelings." Um, stop the stop allowing your feelings to determine how you move. Use the mental clarity that you have coming in. You have already seen the patterns. You know how things turn out. You know how things go. You have already figured out the formula. Use the formula to prevent you from making decisions based off of your emotions. The bottom of the deck, we have the Empress in reverse right now. Until you get your mental clarity together, until you utilize your Ace of Swords, that new way of thinking, until you utilize it properly, you're going to remain stuck in this position of feeling like, um, I'm hearing the term long term pregnancy. I'm not for sure if that's a real thing. I do know that there's some instances where ladies carry the child for over 9 months, and at that point they have to be surgically removed. That's that same energy that I'm getting. It's like a long term pregnancy. You are pregnant. It is time for you to deliver, but until you get out of this funk of mental clarity, until you recognize that you are the king, you are the king of your emotions. Control your emotions. That's what the King of Pentacles do. Is he is well balanced. He controls his emotions. When you can control that and understand that you are taking precedence of anyone and anything that contribute to your mental clarity, you become upright and balanced and deliver what you need to. So Gemini, that is for you. I'm hearing right now, Gemini, that for some of you, you do have to serve some people some walking papers, or walk away. It's time to walk away from a situation that has your mental clarity bogged down. Virgo, we are now coming into your sign. This sign is coming out. This card, this Page of Wands has been in just about every reading that I have done, or not every. What did I say just about? And this will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Virgo. All right, this wanted to fall out. This is the Five of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Cups up right here. We have the Three of Cups here in reverse. King of Swords. We have the Hanged Man here. All right, we have two cards that want to come out. Ace of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Swords here. What I'm instantly getting is that you got some good news recently. You got some good news about a situation that you thought you were losing in, is what I'm getting. You thought you were losing a lot of things. But this message that came through let you see that you didn't lose as much as you thought you lost. You didn't lose as much as you thought you lost, and you actually have some things coming to you. Um, for this, for those of you who it applies to, what I'm getting when I first looked at the card without really looking at the card, let me say my two eyes are not my third eye. Let me put it that way. I thought this was a relationship, but what I'm picking up is that this is something to deal with a loss recently. So, I'm definitely sending my condolences to those of you who have lost someone, Virgo, because what I'm getting is that this loss, you didn't think that you were going to get anything. Um, you didn't think that this person thought of you in this way, right? So, say for instance, if it was a parent and you and the parent never got along, you and this parent died, you know, you go to the funeral and you go do the things, um, and you just know that your relationship was estranged with this parent or was very clashing. But now you're getting the news that this parent has actually left you some things, left you the most valuable things. And if you have siblings or if you know someone else and they're like, how did this person leave them this house? How did they leave them the best of the best, is what I'm getting. And it's because of who you are. Um, it was meant for you. What is meant for you is meant for you. And no matter what the situation looks at this moment in time or has looked like, Spirit will say, will guide someone to do something out of norm, out of their character, to set things in place for other people. And people don't understand why they're doing the things. They just know that they're doing them. And that's what I'm picking up, is that this person was guided to do this in spite of what was happening, in spite of the relationship woes and clashes. This person was able to do this because they recognize that you weren't always in a celebratory moment. You weren't always unified, but that you're always connected. and they were seeing things from a new perspective. And you are now in this energy for seeing things in a new perspective, from a wise perspective. You are now seeing why they did these things for you. And for those of you who this isn't dealing with the loss, you are now understanding the relationship that happened, the reason why some people had to walk away, some people had to come towards you. You are starting to realize that it impacted the way that you were thinking. So some of you, what I'm getting is that your shedding is dealing with shedding of people, people that were in your ear or that was not in your ear. Um, that is that mental clarity of, it's not even, I was going to say an emotional release, but it's not even dealing with emotional release. It's all about mental clarity for you all. Because you even have, after the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, which represents seeing things from a new perspective. You are now in that energy of seeing things from a new perspective, um, which allow you to make executive and wise decisions moving forward. And then again, all of this is being clarified by the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Ace, I see, I'm saying Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you are having new passions because of these new thoughts. It's like you're being inspired to do things. Um, because this is definitely the Ace of Swords here. Dealing with the mind, dealing with new ways of thinking. Um, and because you're dealing with new ways of thinking, the Seven of Swords here is you're no longer seeing in the dark. You're no longer seeing things. It's like the things that you thought was hidden from you. You're now seeing that they're not necessarily hidden from you. You just wasn't in the correct headspace to see them clearly, but now you're starting to see things clearly. I have not looked at the bottom of the deck yet, but at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil in reverse, which is a good thing, right? Because it's again dealing with letting go of people, and because when you're letting go of people, these people can be addictive to you. They can tell you the wrong things intentionally to use you, abuse you, to manipulate you, right? And once you let go of these people, you have your own mind to think about. You see that the situation could have been worse, but it is not worse, right? You thought things are worse than what it seems, but with your release, you're seeing that you still have. So collective Virgos, here you are looking and operating in a new headspace, operating in a place that's going to carry you to different places. Um, I'm now seeing the Dr. Seuss book, All the Places That You Will Go. And it's all the places that you will go because you are now seeing from a different perspective. You are now seeing a different light, is what I'm getting. Because remember, the Seven of Swords energy is something that it almost is that moon energy. It's something that is being done behind scenes that you were not noticing. And it's like now you're starting to notice. Um, what I'm also getting, and I know this is kind of, I think the word is cryptic that some people use, but um, it's like understanding that in the movie The Wizard of Oz, and you know how there were certain things that was revealed years later and that people go to find, so that there's that one scene that this is what I'm getting a scene right now. There's that one scene in The Wizard of Oz where Glinda the Good Witch comes, and they said if you look, there's the shadow of where one of the people, um, the short people that was the elves, the Munchkins, I believe. I can't remember what they were called, but the person hung themselves in while they was recording, and because they didn't notice at first that person's shadow was in that scene, and if you look for it, you can see his shadow of him dangling. It's that energy of life goes on even when you didn't notice the shadow moments, right? Even though you didn't notice it at first and you notice it later, it's like, oh, that's what that was. Okay. But it's that energy of you can continue to move on, continue to move forward, right? Although you didn't notice it at first, you did notice it, and you can continue on with your life. I don't know why I had to share that story, but it was meant for some one of you or some of you, right? All right. Now, this next reading is for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs of the sign of Libra. The sun, moon, rising signs of the sign of Libra. So thank you for tuning in, Libra. Let's see what Spirit has for you. First card, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know who this applies to, but I just heard a structured Roger Rabbit. If you know anything about the movie Roger Rabbit, you know he was all over the place. He was kind of like I was about to say something, but that's another cartoon. But he was kind of bonkers at times. He was all over the place, and that's what I'm getting with Roger. But it's a structured. Uh, it's like you have structured yourself to be that way. There's some sort of structure dealing with being all over the place. Is what I'm getting. It's like to the outside world, it looks chaotic, but to you, it's not chaotic. That's what I'm getting. Okay, you have the Hangman energy. Hmm. Wheel of Fortune is coming out. Six of Cups fell out. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse here. I'm hearing, but slow down, but you're moving too fast. What is that? TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls, or waterfalls rather. um, I'm really hearing this song. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't go chasing after things that is not meant for you. Um, that's what I'm getting out of that Knight of Swords. I saw this early on. This is the Eight of Swords. When I picked up the deck earlier to read for Gemini, that's the card that was left on the table. So that lets me know that this is for you all for sure. One more. Okay. And we have Temperance here. Ooh, bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. So let's get into it, Libra. So Libra, again, this chaotic energy, this Roger Rabbit, this structured Roger Rabbit. Our feeling is that it is affecting your resources. It's like you see how the lady is picking up the pinnacle, but she's upside down, but the bird is flying down trying to bring it to her. It's almost like you do things in an odd way, and people are like, "What? Why would you do that?" It's like you just do things in an odd way, a peculiar way is what I'm getting to. Um, it's not the norm for whatever is the norm in your particular situation. It's like you do the opposite because you see differently. You see things in a different way, which is good for you, right? Which is good for you. And it has allowed you to get the things. This is the wheel of fortune here. So it's allowing you to manifest and get the things that you need to manifest. So it's working out for you. But what I'm also getting is that okay, people, there's people from your past that's coming towards you because you are in your wheel of fortune. That's what it is. You have people from your past because they're seeing how wealthy you are. And that is why this is saying that this is the Knight of Swords is saying to you, do not run with these people. Do not, it's okay to say hi and be cordial, right? But do not hang with them. Do not go with them. That's why the TLC song came out. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing something that you did in the past. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. You have a new norm. You have a new way of doing things, and to go back is to not be in your natural element. You will be miserable. And the Eight of Swords card is here. You're not miserable now, but if you go towards them, you will start to see how they play on your mind. It's a mind game, is what I'm hearing. They want to get into your mind. I'm hearing, hey, let's chat. Let's talk about some things. I want to talk to you about your how you came up. Is basically what I'm hearing. It's that energy of let me pick your brain to see what you're doing. Once I figure out what you're doing, I'm going to use it, but then I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't think you should do that. I'm going to give you the opposite of support. I'm gonna give you create self doubt within yourself. Take your idea and run with it. That's what I'm getting, and it's you don't see it because the person is saying, "Oh, like come on, let's break bread. Let's you know how we used to do things, right?" And spirit is saying, "Watch out because it's I'm showing you the trap now. I'm showing you the trap now. Don't fall into this trap." And I'm even hearing spirit to say, wait, slow down. Because some of you are in this energy of, oh yeah, that's my friend and from back in the day, and I'm gonna go ahead and meet with them. I'm gonna go ahead and set this appointment up, or I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in because I know that they're good people. And spirit is saying, nope, wait, wait just a little bit, and see the thing that's true. Although some of you at this time may have enough time in the world to meet with them, delay this person, that meeting. Delay that meeting is what I'm getting. Delay that meeting and see what they do. See how they start to act. Because your overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles, right? Um, this is your hopes and dreams. Either you have a family or you're starting to create a family. You may not have even told people that you get engaged, is what I'm getting, and that you're starting a family. But to go towards this, I haven't done this in such a long time. To go towards that person and continue um, to go along with what they're trying to do. I have a few more cards to pull you. I pull cards from the bottom of the deck sometimes as I'm led, and I'm being led now. It's going, while you connecting with this person, it's going to affect your future, your family. Um, because we have the Nine of Swords here, missed opportunity, heartbreak, and it's strong heartbreak. And when I see the strong heartbreak, immediately underneath is the lovers. It's going to affect your relationship with your spouse, your mate, your soulmate. You're going to miss out on this person because you're going to fall into bad habits, or this person is going to keep you so busy tending to what they want you to tend to for them that it's not going to be beneficial for you, and you're going to lose out. You're going to get a divorce. You're going to miss out on your family, and you're going to be in this waiting energy, this Two of Wands energy. Like, where did everything go? Right? I had it all, but now I, and it's like, because you left who you were, you chose this other person. Because again, you're in the spotlight. You don't have to wait for anything. You're already in the spotlight. That's why this person is seeing it, and this person is taking you back to a place of waiting. This came in reverse, but I'm still getting, this person is taking you backwards. This version of the Three of Wands in reverse is that the fact of you're, it's like you've already waited, you already passed this step, right? But this person is going to take you back to this step, which is why it's reverse. It's like it's literally taking you in reverse. This person is literally taking you in reverse, um, and quickly. And what will happen is that you will manifest having to penny pinch when right now you don't have to penny pinch. So Libra, definitely be careful with who is trying to come back into your space. Spirit is saying at this moment in time, shed those old relationships. Those things, those people that are trying to come back into your life, shed them. Shut the door on them, is what I'm hearing. Don't even allow them to come into your threshold. If you already have, go ahead and get some sage and sage out whatever they carried in, whatever thought that they had. You can get it out of your household, and by doing so, you're cleaning up that energy. Because I'm hearing that it's sort of like a fish hook. But if they have not crossed your domain, do not enter. Let them meet them elsewhere if you're going to meet with them. Because again, you can meet with somebody and be cordial with them, but you don't have to allow them to give them the level of input that they would like to give to you, because it's unwarranted, it's not needed. You have everything that you need. So thank you, Libra, Virgo, and Gemini, for tuning into these readings. Please like, share, and subscribe to them. And I look forward to seeing you at the next reading. Thank you.